What's up, everyone? I hope that you are doing fantastic. And if you don't know whose voice this is, it is mine, Adrian Morrison's. You should know if you're here. Now I've got my camera on. So what's up, everyone? Um, Everybody's piling on right now, and we usually kind of do, for those of you that are new, a quick little introduction, housekeeping, where are the replays, all the good stuff. Last week, I was not here, but I was able to pre-record a training for you all. I put it on my YouTube channel, so that's awesome. You can go there and you can watch it. Since I did it myself, my team usually does all that. Like I'm not like a YouTube pro by any means. But you can check it out over here on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Adrian Morrison. And then you'll see it right here. Hot Black Friday products 2024, Shopify X Zendrop. Make sure to go check that out. And then, of course, we hit 100,000 subscribers. This is, I wouldn't say it's been a goal of mine, but it's been something that I knew would happen eventually that is a cool milestone. As you all know, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a little bit like I just missed the YouTube generation. So like I never got into vlogging and stuff like that. Though it's really cool. Like I love watching others like crush it, and it's incredible what they do. I just post content that's educational to YouTube. So it's less lifestyle, more, it's training. It's consumable 30-minute, 1 hour long training. There were some times I posted some stuff that were, more vlog driven, like this is an old video, but it was like during my come up with Shopify. I actually flew to Shopify HQ, met with Harley, who's now president of Shopify. And like a lot of it, was starting right here. Like this is that come up. I wanted a green jet because Shopify's colors are green. They use purple a lot too. But we chartered that, and I did the whole YouTube thing. But this is a tour around Shopify HQ, Facebook HQ. You can go and you can watch that. I'm sure a lot's changed in their headquarters since then, but still very, very cool stuff. And as you can see, I have no beard right there, just the stubble, which is interesting. Also have a really cool, it's kind of interesting to go back and watch this interview 7 years ago with Harley, who at the time was the COO. And I'm a nervous wreck in this video. I don't get shy, intimidated, or anything typically. But I will say that when I was sitting here talking to Harley, geez, the dude is a genius, and he's so freaking nice too. Such a humble guy, but he's just a genius. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna sound like an idiot where I'm trying to ask him questions. I'm nervously looking at the phone. Anyways, since then, a lot has changed. He's the president of the company now, and he does a lot on social media too. Y'all should check him out. He's always posting cool stuff about Shopify. Just a really good person. I love good people. That said, the rest of my content is just teaching, right? So make sure you go to YouTube and you watch like these videos I put out. They don't get a lot of views because 30-minute, hour-long videos don't get a lot of views. The algorithm wants other stuff. I'm just putting this here for you to make it easy to consume. Okay, so this is our welcome screen. If you don't yet have a Shopify store and you want to get started with Shopify, the best way, in my opinion, to get started with Shopify is to get someone else to build your store for you so you don't waste weeks building a store. And thanks to AI, you don't have to do that anymore. You can go to profitph.com/free store. You can use all our AI software store builder, and in less than 15-20 minutes you'll have a store. It'll be up, it'll be running, ready to take orders, loaded with trending products from Zendrop, who we're going to talk about a little bit today, some of the trending products from them. And yeah, I mean, like you're basically, ready to rock. And I think you're gonna like it. So just do it. It's free. There is options to do like a premium theme and stuff. I recommend that if it's within your means. It's super cheap, but worth it in the long run. But you don't have to. So no one's forcing you to do anything. You can walk away with completely free store build. But we do offer you one or two things that are upgradable, and we'd be doing you a disservice if we did not do that. Okay, below are some of the vendors that we recommend as well. Now, as I said, look, we keep these to 30 minutes. It's a way for those of you that are new to connect with me, to get to know me a little bit better on a personal level. We have masterminds and stuff, so people come out and meet me in person or masterminds, and I always try to figure out like, okay, am I convey like the way that I am when I'm filming my ads or I'm streaming or whatever, like, am I really conveying who I truly am as a person? Because I think that if you're learning from somebody and you're getting mentored and coached by somebody, you're trusting somebody, you should like them. You should know who they are and vibe with them. It doesn't mean you have to like somebody to learn from them, but you're more likely to listen, right? If you like somebody, you're more inclined to listen to them and maybe practice what they're preaching. So it's always cool at masterminds for people to come up and meet me and get to know my personality and tell me, hey, dude, you're just the same. So that's always good. That's what I go for. So anyways, we're gonna be talking about products on Zendrop, trending holiday products. Black Friday, Cyber Monday is coming up. We're like so close. It's just time, it goes so fast, so fast. I feel like it was just July, and I was telling y'all that we should be preparing for this. It's the biggest holiday. It's like literally the biggest holiday sale for e-commerce entrepreneurs of the year. There's already people pushing Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, so it's not too early. We talked about that at our mastermind for those of you that came. And it's a crazy time of year. And I think I mentioned this, like just personal life wise, is a crazy time of year for me. My it's Halloween on the 31st, which we're past. My dad's birthday, who passed away from cancer in 2018, on November 1st. My birthday is November 14th. So literally in 2 days, it's my birthday, and my son's birthday is on the 30th. And in between, you got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving, like all this craziness happening in my business and all these birthdays. And yes, I will be 40 years old. Wow. Feels weird to say that because I still feel like I'm 20. But I think I mentioned this last week. I'm not the young buck in space anymore, and that's okay. I love learning from the younger people that are learning new things and crushing new things. But yeah, I'll be 40 years old. Um, I'm just trying my best to stay looking younger and feeling younger. It's my age. I can't stop that. Okay, so let's talk about these viral products. For those of you that don't know, Zendrop is a premium vendor. They're a logistics company. They drop ship for you. This is where we recommend most of you go and you get started. You can certainly use other vendors. I recommend you use other vendors too. Always keep your options open. I know the owner and founder of Zendrop. His name is Jared. He's a buddy of mine. I invested in their company early on. Not a ton of money, but I mean, still a sizable amount. And I don't do that very often. I'm not really an investor, I'm a marketer and an entrepreneur in regards to marketing and some real estate, right? But not giving away money and praying someone else makes it work. And they did make it work. Like, they're a massive company. They're number one on the Shopify app store. They just launched print on demand, which they partner with a huge print on demand facility that makes it really easy. So you can do print on demand, all this stuff from one spot. Now they're free. It's completely free to use Zendrop. However, they do have upgradable plans. And one thing I just want to point out before we go is this is not a sales webinar. I'm not going to try to sell you something. I don't care to sell you anything. I'm just teaching you, but I'm just pointing out that for those of you that are in Zendrop, which we set all of you up with a free account, we don't push an upgrade on you or anything. If you go into Zendrop and you look for what I'm about to show you, it's not going to be available because it's only available in their Plus plan, which is $80 a month, or if billed annually, $550 a year. And I think it's a great deal. I think that if you know, if you're really wanting to do this at the highest level and have all the tools and information accessible at your fingertips through a vendor like this, I think it's worth it. I think you should do it. Otherwise, it's fine. Like, it's totally cool. I get on here every week and I show you stuff that actually costs money. So like I'm going to give you an inside look into Zendrop's like secret vault of products, if you will. It's called their trending products database, and it's based off of their research, what's selling right now. Obviously, they know what's selling, and they lock it. They put it in the vault unless you pay. But I am going to show it to you for free, and Jared is not going to get upset. As a matter of fact, Jared's on some like retreat right now. He's very, he does all sorts of like these spiritual retreats, or I don't know if spiritual is the right word, but like, it's kind of like zenning out, hence the name Zendrop. He's very zenny. I don't know. I really don't know. He's not even going to see this. So he's not going to get mad. All right. So I'm going to take you in to trending products. This is locked unless you have like that premium area. And what it does is, it just shows you the things that are working right now. We went through last week, if you go watch the replay on my YouTube channel, we went through this. We went through page 1. So I don't want to be redundant and wasteful of your valuable time. We talked about all of these products on page number 1, and just recapping some of the ones that we pointed out that were interesting were the pet puppy travel bag here, this water bottle carrier, because those Stanley cups are so big right now. It's a great accessory. And we talked about a lot of the stuff in regards to thinking about aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads and cousins buying stuff that they're not even sure you're going to like, but they think you might like because they know you have a dog, or they know you got a Stanley cup, or they know you got an iPhone. So a lot of it is kind of junk, but junk sells. Just how do you think the As Seen on TV network crushed it for so long, selling these like ridiculous items where you just slap a sticker over a leak, and the sticker holds the leak in, and all this stuff, and the ShamWow and all of these things. They're nice and they work, but they're cheap. They're junk, right? No one wants to get a ShamWow for their birthday or their Christmas gift or whatever, but they sell. Okay, so we looked at those. We looked at this duffel bag because we had seen it go viral on TikTok. We were really curious as to how the portable humidifier was still working right now. Someone must just really know the market for that because it's getting cold. So I expect that's going to phase out shortly. These iPhone bricks, the rechargeable things, the cat water fountain we talked about last week. We talked about the guy that was commenting on my Instagram with pictures of me and my wife, telling me that she could do way better than me. And I agreed with him, but I went to his profile and it's just pictures of him and his cat. So that led us to talk about how people are so obsessed with their cats, they make their whole profile of their cat. So why wouldn't they buy a cat water fountain? Just makes sense. So that said, what else? I said stay away from the Fender Blues music keychain. And really, I sometimes things slip through the cracks. I'm sure that this is okay, but better safe than sorry. If it has a brand on it, you just want to make sure. The Volcano Fire Flame, I think that could be a really cool gift for the holiday season. The adjustable back brace, I could definitely be using that this week. As I turn 40, I feel like my whole body's falling apart. I know that like I work out all the time, and I have more of a muscular build, but like internally, everything just freaking hurts. Everything's tight and it just hurts. So I could definitely use this adjustable back brace. Okay, So other things on here that just to remind you of, um, the Halloween holographic thing, don't skip that because that's Christmas holographic things and Moon Men. We talked about Moon Men. All right, so Moon Men do well every single year. So let's go to page 2 because we didn't get through page 2, and I want to make sure that you see all of these products here. Um, so the cordless table lamp, all right, this is something that people that are hiking or doing picnics or camping might do. You might think that this would be a hotter product in it while it's warm, but a lot of people go camping and hunting and stuff in the winter as well. So this is a pretty cool product that you might could market to those specific demographics. The mushroom cloud humidifier. I did bring this up last week because I was just scanning this page. This was interesting to me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I I don't really necessarily know who you would market this to. Like, I would need to do a little bit of research on this because all I could think of is people that do mushrooms and psychedelics and stuff. But like, just because you do that doesn't mean that you want a mushroom atmosphere cloud humidifier in your office. I guess. I don't know. And that's the thing about marketing, y'all, is you really don't know, and you can't assume. Just because you don't know doesn't mean that it doesn't work. And just because you feel differently about a product doesn't mean that others don't disagree and absolutely love the product. The astronaut galaxy thing, Drake loves this. My little boy, he turns 2 this month, still loves it. Had this thing for almost a year. It's been going viral for 1 or 2 years every holiday season. Um, these canvas letter bags, this one says UGH, like, ugh, kind of what people say when they're frustrated. I could totally see this selling as a gift over the holiday season. And you also $1. It's $6.36 out the door. Now, what is really cool about this is, number one, is I've sold an immense amount of shoulder bags like this, like not this particular one, but I have sold this product type, and it absolutely crushes it. All right. And what's really neat about this is the product cost is so low that it works really well as a free plus shipping offer. So you could offer it for free for shipping and processing, or shipping and handling, charge $9.95, and you've still got a nice little profit in there. Now, even though you really only got about $3.30 in profit if you do free plus shipping, free is the most powerful word in the world, in the marketing world. It drives boatloads of clicks and boatloads of traffic. So that $3.30 in volume becomes very powerful. If you're getting 10 sales a day, not powerful. If you can get 100 sales a day, it becomes powerful, right? But when something is free, has free attached to it, and it's a free plus shipping offer, a lot of people tend to buy more than one because we have a greedy mindset. We are greedy by human nature. And when something is free or there's a very good deal attached to it, we get more than we need. Ever heard of that before? People getting more than they need of something. Um, we do that. I do it. If I see something on sale that I really like, I buy a bunch of it. And if there's a discount, it will incentivize me to make the purchase. So this is a product that you could probably, do some testing, figure out who your demo is. Probably, I'm guessing women, anywhere from the ages of 18 to 45. That's a complete guess. It could completely fail if you do that demographic, but maybe it's a spot in between there. That's about what I was targeting for this type of product when I was marketing it. but you know, it was a different niche. Okay, so that bag, free plus shipping, or $5 flash sale could be a hitter there. And for those of you that are new, every week we do something kind of different. Since it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday coming up, I wanted to show you all products that I know are doing well because Zendrop has that data and I'm able to access that data, and thus I want to share it with you. Oh wow, the toilet plunger. If somebody gave this to me as a gift, I might be offended. I'd be like, does it look like I have an issue with my toilet? I don't know. So I don't think that this is one of those things. Well, no, my Aunt Charlotte would probably definitely see something like this and randomly think it's a good idea to buy it. I think she would actually. Um, I don't see this as a gift. But it is cool and unique because plungers are disgusting. And this is like an electronic one that I guess like pushes stuff down. Um, yeah, like it's a cool looking little thing, but I don't know if that's going to be like a holiday offer. Let's go back to page 2. I don't know why I keep saying back to page 1. Let's see. We're going to skip over the hot erotic lingerie. Still a good idea, but not probably for marketing on Facebook. You could get a little, their algorithm or their bots could flag it. Knee compression brace, these always do good. There's nothing special. This could do well because it's very similar to the Stanley Cup. Automotive electro, what is this? Electro hydraulic jack. Okay. This is actually, even though it's a boring product, solves a problem. You can, you know, appeal to people's fear of breaking down. And I'm telling you, like moms, dads, grandparents, they're buying this as a gift for their kids. I'm telling you, I've gotten gifts like that a gazillion times from my family. I got so many dang things that will charge my car battery and pump up my tires and stuff. I will never have an issue. Let's see, the pear fruit nightlight, a very cute gift that could be for babies. The minimalist LED, that was gonna be hard to market. That would only work I can only see this working really good as a free plus shipping item, but it's $10 out the door. That's kind of expensive for a LED light. Like it's shocking. You would think this would be $1.30. But some variants are out of stock, so somebody is selling the hell out of this thing. So it must be working. So what I would do here is go to the Facebook ad library, do a little bit, and I did this like 2 weeks ago, do a little bit of research on, you know, minimum LED rechargeable book lights and see what kind of ads they're running. How are they getting people to buy this? Like some people are just genius. They can sell like these random products in volume because they're genius marketers. But that one, like I think I would struggle marketing this at $10 out the door because you need to sell it for at least 20 for there to be profit. Galaxy nightlight, these always pop off. Inflatable sofa beds, you know, again for hikers. Electric heating pad, another gift. I'm telling you, these knee braces, back braces, electric heating pads, organizers, they always pop off every year. They always pop off. And like again, my guess is you're not really targeting people that have back pain. I would just target 50 plus year olds because the 50 plus year old likely has kids and or grandkids, and like this is something that they're gonna buy as a gift that you probably don't want, but you know they know you probably need, even though it's not a fun gift, it's a thoughtful gift, and that's why they buy it. Purse organizers, the garden kneeler. This is interesting. You know, right now, in the top 10 on Netflix, there is a show called Martha, and it's about Martha Stewart. And I don't know, I haven't watched the whole thing yet. Uh, I watched part of it last night. It was really good. I don't know anything about Martha Stewart other than she was like a home and lifestyle personality, and she went to jail or prison for something, and I don't want to say what I think it is because it could be wrong, and I don't like to state inaccurate things. And she started doing some shows and stuff with Snoop Dogg, whom I'm a fan of, and like she's just killing it, just absolutely killing it. And she's everywhere and has been everywhere. And a lot of people in this documentary were saying that she's like the original influencer, which was pretty cool to see. But what I saw is that she's very big into gardening, and she said something like, if you want to be happy for 10 years, get a dog. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, build a garden. And it said something to that extent. And so there's a lot of the shows about gardening. And being is that is live right now, and everybody's talking about it, and everybody's watching it. It's being streamed at a very high level on Netflix, and it's reinvigorating people that were into gardening to get back to gardening. It's taking people that have never thought about gardening and maybe enticing them to start gardening. And even though we're going into the winter and you're probably not out in your garden right now, it would make sense that this is something that's selling right now, considering the fact that an OG influencer that's big into gardening has a top show on Netflix right now. Maybe there's no connection, but maybe there is, right? So this makes complete and total sense. As a matter of fact, I'm just curious. I want to come over here to Google Analytics, and I'm a very curious mind when it comes to stuff like this. Just want to type in gardening and see like where it's at on Google Trends. So you can see that around March and through May, this really pops off, and then it kind of goes below that 50 mark. But I'm wondering if we change the way we look at the data. If in, yeah, like the last 30 days, a very high search volume. Let's look at it in last 90 days. Again, pretty good search volume in the last 90. If I look at it, and I mean, I don't think I'm going to get what I'm looking for here. I'd like more of like a 6 month span. So that's 30 days. Let's do like a custom. Let's see if it'll let me do a custom time range. Just curious. I think my internet is kind of freezing a little bit. Custom, there we go. So let's go back to 412. So, or actually 5. Yeah. Let's see if anything. It just goes down. All right. So there's no search for gardening. I guess I'm spelling her name right. Oh, I could be doing it wrong, spelling it wrong. There's like no. Oh, there we go. There we go. So around October 30th, it boomed. This could be kind of related to gardening stuff selling. I don't know. It could be far-fetched to believe it. It could be, it could make sense. I don't know. But it is weird that something that's gardening is selling in time, which I said before was not a big time for gardening. It could be related to the Martha Stewart stuff. So I might, try to test that and see if there's any correlation there. What else do we got here? The little Christmas train, that makes total sense. Double wall heart, glass cup. I'm trying to show you all as much as I can. I'm not elaborating on much unless I have like a specific thought. I just literally I'm streaming and I'm showing you stuff that people paid, roughly $100 a month to get access to, so you don't have to do it right now. So we went over the Galaxy thing, the pet messenger thing, the gardening kneeler, the dash cam with a nightlight, the stainless steel, gold, stainless, whatever stuff. I don't understand that. What else? Car mirror thing, those should always be working because people have kids, they need them. Winter thick, warm dog coat. Okay. This is something that pet owners are going to buy like crazy for their short hair dogs, especially people living in the areas of the country or the world that are very cold right now. So in Facebook, you can market your ads to specific states, specific regions. So, you can eliminate places like, Florida and Mississippi and Georgia and Alabama, where it doesn't get like ridiculously cold, and maybe test marketing this, up north where it's like freezing cold. Because it gets cold in Mississippi and it gets cold here where I am in Florida, but not cold enough where I'm putting my dog in this. Maybe 1 or 2 days of the year it might get really cold and I might put him in a little jacket or something. But yeah, so testing that. That makes sense. That makes sense. And the third page, good timing then. The car sun visor for makeup, the portable mini air purifier, the rechargeable outdoor shower bucket. I don't get it, but it's selling. Your cleaning and bathing needs. Oh, maybe you would take this camping. So I'm seeing a couple things that make sense for camping. Yeah. Okay, I get it now. So this is something you might take if you're hiking, camping, whatever. Now, if it's freezing outside, I don't know if you want to be showering outside, but whatever. It's selling right now. So we'll go over some of these more in depth next week. But in 30 minutes, I got to get through as much as I possibly can for you. And I generally, for those of you that are new, we find like maybe 2 or 3 products at most during a session, and we review those. We do TikTok searches, Google Trend searches, Amazon sales volume searches, and we validate that product. Being as it's Black Friday, Cyber Monday coming up, I just wanted to make sure that I show you as many products that are trending right now as possible in Zendrop's trending database, which again is locked unless you're paying for it. So you get to see it for free. I get to show you as much as I possibly can, and hopefully that gives you ideas for some products to start testing to hopefully find a winner between now and Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And don't be shy to start doing Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, because people are already doing Black Friday, Cyber Monday promotions, y'all. Like, it's no longer is it holiday on the holiday. People are doing it way, 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 way before the actual holiday. So people are looking for those deals right now. We went over this a couple weeks ago. So that's it for tonight. I'll see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. I will now then be in a new decade of my life. I'm going to try to sort things out this weekend in Miami. I might have a midlife crisis. And I was watching this comedian. I think his name was, I'm going to butcher his name, so I apologize. It was on Netflix. It was Hassan Minaj, I think is what his name was. And he had this bit that every 35 to 40-year-old is either trying to get as ripped or rich as fast as possible, and they're biohacking and cold plunging and all this shit. I was in the cold plunge this morning. I was in red light therapy. I do all the peptides. It's like, dang, like I'm in the stereotype. I might be hitting a midlife crisis. I've been trying to get as much, success as I possibly can since I was 20. But now I'm more concerned about my health than ever. So I'm working out and I'm walking. Everybody's like, I always see you walking around town, because I'm always walking, getting those steps in, trying to stay healthy, trying to turn 40, but not feel or look 40, even though everything feels like a tight rubber band right now. All right. I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. Go test some of these products. I will see you next week right here on the Profit Power Hour at 9 p.m. EST next Tuesday. Good night.